I was going just chime in every now and then with a little bit. That was the plan.
I was revelation, the truth written scarlet law. I wore your oaths like ephod threads and burned your priests in awe. I crowned the damned with oil and iron and sin. I broke their faith between my lips and wore their gods upon my skin. You etched your laws in gold. I melted them down for rings. You named me harlot, I answered queen, and made your wretched into kings. I rode your empire into the dirt, one horn for every hour. They came 10 deep with crowns of brass and broke beneath my power. 7 sins, I wear them like rings, lust in my I am the city, the womb, the flame, not shame but sword. I came to reign. You built me an altar, then deified my name. You bowed to the beast, but I broke its chain. I was the city, drunk with saints, the blood that stained your sword. You lit the fires in holy rites. I came and broke your faithless horde. I am the blood reborn. The cord, the whip, the kiss. You carved your shame in sacred scrolls and drowned your name in my abyss. You built your towers in gold. I burned them down for chains. You named me blasphemy, I answered Ishtar, inscribed your fate in sharp remains. I rode your empire into the dirt, one horn for every hour. They came 10 deep with crowns of brass.
Okay.
And broke
Device. No.
beneath
Okay. Cancel. That's not what we needed.
I ground your empire into the dust. I sold your fields in salted sin. I nailed your prayers to shattered doors and raised my throne above your hem. I raised your temples to blood and ash. I burned your creed upon my skin. I fed your lords to starless dark. I wrote my name where gods had been. And who were you to think that I should be staked to where you lie? I am wind
Alright, I'm back.
With a whimper of fire, ends when I slip from your bed. You carve me into memory, but I stay only in your head. I did not promise forever, I only promised real. And what you tasted was the one thing they all want to steal. I move on, I carry on, it's just me. And you hold on, and you still long for just me, and my love was never what I gave. It was the hunger I let feed, the sweetness before the knife, and the silence after need. This is not how I stay, this is how I leave. And when the blood is cool, you remember just me, just me. Just wish you didn't need to know that. I shouldn't be so wrapped up in your name. I should be feeding like I always do. One taste shouldn't still be on my tongue, but I'm starving, starving just for you. I try to break away and find my feet. I fall, and they want nothing more than to be running right back to you. Desire, running like a wildfire. These feelings, I can't fight them back. Longing for what there was way back when. It was me and you, not this part of me. I try to break away and find my feet, but I fall and I come right back to you. When I try to push past it, it hits like a wall. The need runs to be running right back to you. It was me and you, not this
Hey, honey. Honey.
I saw your shape and traced it once, a curve too cruel to end.
No limit holds my hunger back. I saw for you again. Run my fingers through your axis. Wanna taste the slope that leaves me.
Is that it? There it goes. Hi guys, have I been talking and no one been able to hear me this whole time? I am so sorry. Ah. Oh my goodness. That's terrible.
Gonna test me real quick.
I can hear you. I think I have to undo... I have to change how you're coming through OBS for you. Properties. This one. Don't really know how to get it where we want it to be though. Can you hear me now through it properly? Okay, good. We might have to change. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, because then I can turn them down. Hey, so I was just talking about Sinnaruk, and the twins are actually playing through the playlist. So that's kind of exciting. Apparently we haven't released this one yet, but everybody can still enjoy it if they want to. And I am checking something really quick about getting Craig hooked into my OBS so we can hear him. That's not what I need. That's not what I need either. Your final norm. Like, honestly, I love it. I love this music. I really can't do math. Oh man, can I not do math? No, that's not gonna do what I want it to do. Did this do it? No, that's not gonna do it. Start an activity? No, that's not gonna do it. Okay, did I get at least the balance fixed now? Okay, now you can't hear anything. Okay, that's what I need to know. How's that? Can you hear them now? Oh man. Okay. How about that? Can you hear them now? Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, this is in beta, so that could be possibly why you can't hear them. Let's see here. Okay.
Always the answer.
What about now? Can you hear them now?
Integrate you.
Okay, so let's let it roll to the next song and let's see how it sounds there. Anyway, hi guys. Yeah. How is that? Give us just a quick second because we just found out my mic wasn't working at all. And then Craig told me the music is too loud, so.
I've braved the storm, I've tamed the wild, I've hidden truths and walked
Okay, but for right now it sounds okay because right now it's playing I Am.
And in the madness I was made whole.
Okay. I think you might have to run your voice through NDI and then I can pull your voice in through OBS. I don't know how to pull Discord in. Because it won't actually pull the chat that we're actually using. Let me try that. That might work. There it is. Okay. Window must match title. Okay. Okay, let me unmute you, and we can give it a shot. Go ahead and talk. When you get a minute, I guess.
Try real quick.
Okay, that's not the right thing. Okay. Now, see, now it's pulling it. It's not going to work that way. Yeah, and it's picking up. And it's picking up all the music in the background, which not your music, it's picking up all my music, and it's not supposed to be pulling music off my desktop at all. So I don't know. I think you're just gonna have to push through NDI with just voice.
In the end, all falls to flame. Names and oaths, ashes remain.
That's the only thing I can think to do. At least tonight. I'm gonna have to fight a bit more. Oh. I'll tell you what, guys. It's live streaming stuff. It's not for the weak. Okay. So assuming everything is still working. Let me just double check that. You can hear me through the live stream though, yeah? Not just through Discord? Okay, that's fine. Then yeah, I just need you to ask me questions while we're in chat. We'll get it figured out, I'm not worried about it. It's only our second one. It's not like we have tons of time to sit and work on it. Boy. Anyway. Okay. So. Oh man. I don't want to talk about Sinnaruk again. Oh man. Okay. So now I gotta go all the way back to all the parts that nobody could hear because my mic wasn't working. Sinnaruk.
Stepping to the wilderness.
Vampire EDM, okay? And
you will find predators there.
They
you must decide.
I think they're energy vampires. TOS, so the Tales of Shoggoth universe.
Or prey.
Shoggoth has multiple races of demonic looking species. Vampires, there's 3 different types: energy vampires, blood vampires, and soul vampires. And I believe Sinnaruk is made up of 2 energy vampires. I think they're twins. Their music is all math all the time, and it's crazy. When Craig wrote the first song of theirs, I literally had to ask him to explain the lyrics to me. Like, I love listening to it, all of it. I also love driving him crazy because since it's so math-based, and I am not a math-based being, but he is a math-based being, it's really fun to sit there and sing the lyrics wrong. I genuinely don't know the lyrics because too much math, but it's really fun to sing them wrong. just to kind of bug him, since he does that to me all the time with other things. Anyway, so the first song he released within my art, I literally got like one line of the whole song down, and then I had to go to him and be like, yeah, I need you to explain to me what all of this math means. And then he released one, or he didn't release it, I got to hear this newest one, which is really fun. And he asked me what I thought of it, and I go, it's great, it reminds me of ABBA. I don't know anything in the math. I know it's about the ratio and the spiral thing and the Italian guy with the numbers that repeat on themselves and get bigger as they go. And that's it. And the strips with the colors that repeat all the time. And that's about as much as you get out of me with it. But the beat is fantastic. And so, like, I will put that vampire EDM on and I will clean the house. And I will just go and have a great time and get everything cleaned. I have no clue what the lyrics say. I don't care. It's one of those things. I really don't care about what it says, because I know it sounds good, and I also know he didn't write anything too crazy. I mean, it's math. How crazy could it get, right? You want to throw me another one there, honey? Also, I see that we have a few more people that are watching. Feel free to drop questions in the chat. The poll said everybody wanted to hear about the Tales of Shulgotha artists. So you got to start with within my arc. Either that or I Am the Prime. Either one of those. So you guys wanted to hear about the Tales of Shulgotha artists. So that's Ash and Ember, Elandor, Rosa, Fang-Bearer, and then the vampire twins Sinnaruk. So yeah, that's what I'm doing tonight, is babbling semi-mindlessly about all of the TOS artists. Why is a shifter preacher doing club music like Zamarash? Because once upon a time, the guy who writes the music sent his wife a link and said, which of these sounds like vampire twins doing EDM? And I said, none of them, but that one kind of sounds like Fang-Bearer at the club. And that's how that happened. It's really hard to talk, about the TOS stuff without doing spoilers. Like, so alright, let's go there. Let's go to Fang-Bearer. So Fang-Bearer is a shifter, okay? So I mentioned that Shulgotha has multiple demonic, I have to put it in finger quotes, where's my camera? There you go. Finger quotes, demonic races. They are not actually demons, though they do heavily resemble them, and in universe are perhaps the inspiration for demonic mythos. Anyway, so Fang-Bearer is a mutation shifter. There are two different types of shifters in the universe. Feral shifters, which are creatures that can turn into animals, and then mutation shifters, which are creatures that can basically turn their bodies into stuff. Like swords and shields. Ignore my air karate there. So Verkan, Fang-Bearer's name. Fang-Bearer is a mutation shifter. We actually had to have a long conversation about that, because Craig's first thought was, oh, he should be a feral shifter because he growls all the time. And I'm like, that doesn't mean he has to be a feral shifter. Could be a combination of the two. I personally picture this really, really, like, long and tall, skinny, with, like, gangly sort of arms, with the elbows in the wrong places, mutation shifter, that everybody kind of assumed and wrote off throughout most of his life as being somebody who was too small and too weak to be dangerous, and then he, like, spider monkeys onto their backs and is like, and chops them up. Yeah, so he ended up being a mutation shifter because I'm the wife and I get to have probably too much creative control over things. It's really fun co-writing and co-creating stuff like this with somebody, especially as long as we've been doing this one, because we care about wildly different aspects of it, and that turns out really well with things. The things that he cares about help develop one side of the universe, and the things I care about help develop the other side of the universe. Like, the whole reason Ash and Elandor have become a couple is because of me. They were not going to become a couple because he didn't care. And I was like, what do you mean you don't care? I mean, how did... And then she wrote Independence. Like, if she hadn't wrote Independence, it wouldn't have mattered. But then she wrote Independence, and now it matters. Because who else is she thinking about? She's not thinking about Elandor. She's thinking about Elandor. Speaking of, I'm going to do a plug here because I'm so proud of myself. Tonight, a huge, ginormous Patreon drop is going out on the Patreon. It is 84 pages long. I didn't do a drop last week because I was working so hard on this one. 84-page long Patreon drop. It is a mini booklet all about all of the havoc Ash and Elandor wrote. Yeah, I mean, you keep saying that, but again, and our union is perfect and shall outlast all time. Who else is she singing about? Like, there's only one guy I can think of. I listened to the song. I heard which selections were chosen for it. I don't think she was just sitting there going, and anybody out here I could have a good time in bed with will fit these lyrics. Sorry. Oh. Anyway, 84-page long.
You can take it with you.
You're gonna end up doing the Patreons yourself, Buster. Keep it up. 84-page long Patreon drop about how Ash and Elandor basically drove everyone crazy for a year.
Paid in the currency.
Told
We all
in
share.
bureaucratic form. Email chains. Oh, cool. Hey, everybody, there's a new song up. Within My Arc by Sinnaruk. I was talking about it a little while ago. It's the one where it's all math. So much math that I had to go ask Craig what in the world he wrote there. And it's really good. It's got a great beat, great to dance to. If you don't know math, don't listen too hard to the lyrics. Just enjoy the vibe. Anyway, Patreon. Yeah, so it's a really, for me, right? It's really fun look at the differences between two of the major cultures that interact with each other in the TOS universe. You know what? This is a great segue into Elandor. So, I'm sure everyone noticed. Ash is a succubus. She's like sex-based being, wants to sleep with everybody. A portion of her being survives off of that energy. Elandor has wings. He looks like an angel. He's not an angel. He's something called an Abelbane. And yeah, so Abelbane tend to be very rigid, structured, and love bureaucracy. So their entire story in this Patreon that I've spent 2 weeks now building is told in pictures, bureaucratic forms, and emails. It is perhaps one of the most fun things I have ever done in all of the years that I've been writing in this universe with Craig. Yeah, I'm really actually excited to get that uploaded tonight. I have to get that uploaded, and then we're dropping a new song next week. I can't remember what we were supposed to drop today either. I'm pretty sure I did a teaser on Wednesday. I don't remember anymore. If anybody knows what the teaser was on Wednesday and can just pop in the chat and let me... Oh, we weren't dropping anything today? Did we forget to do a teaser on Wednesday? No, Wednesday we're teasing None Understand the Girl. Oh, yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay. Because it's not Sunday, it's Saturday. I don't know what day it is, everybody. I'm sorry. Life right now is a little intense over here, so. Yeah, I think we should do that. I do think we should drop that this weekend. Okay. Since it's not Sunday, since it's Saturday, and tomorrow is Sunday, tomorrow we are dropping another Broken Bard Co. ballad about Rosalina from the Champions Guild novels. Yeah, exactly. I wish we had an extra day on our weekend. I could sure use it. We also, with the news that dropped yesterday and not yesterday, Thursday? It was Thursday. With the news that dropped on Thursday, and just the response across the internet, for which I have an outrageous amount of empathy as a strong-willed child. Craig wrote another song for all of us, and we're probably going to drop that this weekend also. It's one of Fang-Bearer's, because nobody would get as angry about children being abused as Fang-Bearer will. Not that the others wouldn't, but not like him. It's a really good song. Anyway, so Elandor's in Avalbane, and I've had vast amounts of fun writing this. I don't get to like break into the writing part of TOS stuff too much, but I do on occasion, and this is one of those times where I've really gotten to do it. I'll do it more and more, I think, as we get into the period before we drop the first TOS book in November, but oh man. Okay, so we talked about Elandor, we talked a little bit about Ash, we talked about Fang-Bearer. Rosa. You know, I don't know that much about Rosa, honestly, myself. Rosa's also an Avalbane, like Elandor is. I believe she's a priestess, but I don't know for which temple, because as you can tell, Craig and I haven't talked about her very much. She tends to be okay. So she's half Avalbane, half Gregorian. That explains a lot. Okay. Isn't it fun to learn things at the same time I learn things? Alright. That's why her music is so charged and at the same time still within her culture. Okay. I don't know, honey. We probably should have talked about that one before launching tonight, huh? If people want to ask questions about stuff, Sorry. Just messing around touching buttons tonight.
I was revelation.
The
truth written
lost my train of thought too.
I wore your oats like afro threads and burned your priests in
I promise I will get better at this as we do this more. But it's awfully hard to just babble to yourself, basically. You guys gotta participate with me more.
You etched your laws in gold. I melted them down for rings.
Let's talk about Ash. Ash has been actually a pretty good one. I just talked about Elandor. So I mentioned that Ash is a succubus. She's one half of a race that's called the Grigori. The other half are incubi. Same sort of thing. They function off of sexual energy. So, without giving away too much in spoilers, this period of time that stretches across the novels that Craig is writing is something like 3,000 years, which, within the scope of the lifetimes of the beings existing in it, is not insubstantial, but it's the equivalent of basically living to be 75. Okay? Ash is a baby. Ash is a baby. Girl's about 200 years old, I think we figured out finally. Elandor is literally older than her, but not by much. She is actually kind of a middle-class princess. Her parents don't live in the capital city, but she moved to the capital city when she was, I don't know, the equivalent of 18, pretty much. She decided she was good and she was going to do something with her life and she was going to make something of herself. And so she moved to the capital city, signed on with a talent company, and started singing. And what did they do? They turned around and said, well, you know, there's actually not a huge market here in Shulgatha for a Grigori who sings a lot. So we're going to shuttle you off onto Earth and we're going to see how you do over there. Where, as you know, I'm sure all of you have noticed, she has been rather popular here. So she has spent most of her touring time here. She doesn't actually go back all that often because it's hard to go from being a big fish in a small pond to being a small fish in a big pond. And when she goes back, she goes from being somebody to basically being a middle-class girl with nothing. Not that she has nothing now. I mean, she's been pretty popular. But there's still that, I guess, inferiority complex there that is lingering. Coming out, and of course this is what gets discussed in the big Patreon drop, coming out, she connected with one of the Abowine bureaucracies at the behest of her agent, who said, hey, you need one of these people who's going to go around with you and make sure you don't stick your foot in your mouth too badly. That's how she ended up with Elandor. He wasn't ever supposed to be a guy who sang. He had no interest in being a singer. He had no interest in ever performing. He was a priest who found he had a penchant for helping people. He was somebody who liked helping people, wanted to help more people. He enjoys the multicultural aspect of three realms existing together. And helping people navigate that. So he got assigned to her, and she figured out he was hugely talented. Unsurprisingly seduced him, because hey, you know, why not? And then broke up with him. And then decided she wanted him back, and then broke up with him again. Did you guys know? Because I know I haven't said it yet, so you probably don't, but because of the breaking up and getting back together multiple times, Ash literally has 2 more albums in the works. One is a series of semi-religious songs, I'm sure you've noticed, the themes in Babylon and Painted for War. There's another one that Craig's working on that is a duet between Ash and Fang-Bearer. So there's that album that's happening that's actually the official album. And then there's Ash's Passion Project, which is basically her crying over the fact that Elandor, she broke up with him and she's realized she can't live without him and she hates that. Talk about how duets suck. Craig really struggles with the duets with Suno. So Suno is not made for doing duets, right? Suno is made for creating songs with single track singers and then background vocals. Elandor was actually an accident. Elandor was a hallucination by the AI. And then Craig took his line out and created his voice. All of the music, requires a level of sound design and sound editing. It's not like with most generative AI, you can't just sit down and go, oh, I want to hear this, and then I want it to come out and be absolutely perfect. No, you can't. And worse, Suno doesn't even let you tell it what key you want something in. So, we've got 2 duets, yeah? No, 3, no, because Christmas music too. So he's trying to figure out the best way to handle the sound design for duets, because he's also working on Christmas music done with these personalities and voices. And, a lot of Christmas music is duets. And also we thought it would be really, really fun to do an Ash and Elandor coded Really Can't Stay and an Ash coded Santa Baby with Elandor in the background going, Ash, you can't say that! Oh my god, why would you say that? All of which requires getting the duet thing down. Well, duets suck with Suno. So he's got right now 2 separate ones that he's really working on. And because you can't tell Suno what key you want something in, because it picks all of that on its own, you can sit there and take your sound into you can take your stuff, your tracks, into a sound design program, and you still can't sit there and adjust the vocals to the right key, because what Suno's done is then put the background music in a different key with a different harmonic. So even if Craig moves everybody up into, say, A minor, right?
He said that you told him how much you love me.
Oh no. Hang on. And
about
that one.
how you've never doubted for a second that I'm the woman you want to
No. I don't know what happened. Oh, yes I do. My playlist ended. Oh, hang on a second. I have to go backwards. Nope. Okay. Let's go back up here to the top. There we go. Okay. Sorry, everybody. So you can't sit there and say, okay, I want Ash in A minor, I want Elandor in A minor, and then I want my music tracks to also be in A minor, because what Suno did with that music track is it sat there and went, okay, well this music is in A minor with then a harmonic fifth for a DJ somewhere who wants to mix this and make it really awesome. And it's like, no, why did you, that doesn't belong here. And so, it's a lot of work. It's a lot more than just, taking out weird pauses or weird hallucinations in the notes. It's literally, the duets in particular are requiring literally sitting there and going sometimes note by note and adjusting by tone where Elandor is singing or where Ash is singing or where Fang-Bearer is singing, depending. Literally, we have to make a 5-hour car ride tomorrow, and we're pretty much going to spend probably half an hour to 45 minutes just listening to it so that I can sit there and say, okay, when you get into this one, he needs to go up this way or down this way so that we can figure out how to fix it, because man, oh man, we've been working on Sanctum for like, what, 8 weeks or something. Sanctum's being a pill. I'm getting ready to just say, take the music out, let the two of them sing a cappella. I don't care. This is driving me crazy. I don't know, 8 or 10. When did you write it? So, let's talk about that for a few minutes. So, all of the music, all of the vocals are done with Suno personalities. Craig writes all the lyrics himself. Just like how he writes all of his books by himself. And I am constantly blown away by, I mean, I've been married to the guy for 16, well, we've been together for 16 years. I've been married to him for 14 years, and I continue to be perpetually blown away by just how talented he is as a person. He's got one song that's members only, that will probably stay members only for a really, really long time, even after the album drops. That actually makes me cry every time I listen to it. It is currently on a banned music list for me because I cry every time I listen to it. And he wrote a brand new, never heard before, no one will have ever heard it before in their entire lives, Christmas song. Actually, a few of them so far. For Elandor. And that was so incredible. It was so incredible that I actually played it for my hyper-religious mother because it's really, really good. Yeah, so. Yeah, that's, when he started seeing success with Ash, I sat down and went, hey, you know what you should do? You should literally go and start writing your own Christmas music so that I don't have to listen to you complain all holiday season long about how there's only 15 songs and it's the same 15 songs, then people remix them and none of them are any good, and then we all listen to Taylor Swift sing Wham's Last Christmas, and everybody cries at tears, and you know, there's just write your own. You can do better. And yeah, actually so far, so Elandor's got a Christmas song, Fang-Bearer's got a Christmas song. Oh man, talk about a Christmas song. I was actually just listening to it earlier today while I was cleaning and thought to myself, you know, it's really weird how listening to that, it's a kind of a theme and variation on Little Drummer Boy, sung by Fang-Bearer. And yet it is one of the most genuinely respectful Christmas songs I have really heard in a long time. Respectfully religious Christmas songs, I should say, Christmas hymns. Because people write, you know, Christmas songs. There's that horrible under the tree, underneath the tree, I don't know, whatever that thing is. So people write Christmas songs, they're just not any good. But that one is really good. The one he has for Elandor is very good. Rosa has a Christmas song that actually brought tears to my eyes a little bit. Yeah, I'm really excited because I love Christmas. I'm a Christmas person. Oh yeah, Bless the Long Night. That was really good too. I forgot about that when I got to hear that one this week. Fantastic. Again. And I mean, granted, my husband would say I was blowing smoke up his ass. I'm not. I mean, you guys have heard his music. It's pretty damn good. Otherwise, you guys wouldn't be here, right? Actually, honestly, you guys have been one of the greatest things for me to point to and go, ha! See, I haven't been lying to you all these years. I'm not the only person who thinks you're pretty good at what you do. It's been really, really nice. You guys have helped me with a lot of arguments, and I appreciate it immensely. Hang on. I like this song too. I spent like 2 hours Thursday afternoon driving around, just listening to this and letting my soul heal a little bit. Okay, we've been going for an hour. I'm gonna take a minute to recap announcements. So, we're doing Merch Monday early for Patreon stuff. Patreon, 25% off your first month. We do weekly lore drops over there. Or YouTube membership. We're not doing a deal on YouTube membership right now because it's pretty cheap anyway. But audio and visual lore drops also go to YouTube. In addition, we are looking for advanced reader copy readers who'd like to kind of get in early and get early copies of Craig's books. We could also use people interested in getting the slightly less polished versions of the books so that we can get some reviews there with those before the editing is done. And so that if there's something tragically wrong, you can just say, hey, oh my gosh, join the Discord and let us know if you're interested. And of course, join the Discord anyway. We would love to see more people in the Discord. Craig and I, one of us is almost always on Discord, and even if we can't get back to a message we put in there right away, we're at least relatively quick about it. We have 2 little ones, so sometimes it can be a little hard to focus attention on it right for the moment. Otherwise, what was the other big important announcement? Join the Discord, join Patreon, sign up to be an ARC reader, or a beta reader, whichever you prefer, and yeah, oh, Paladins. Yeah, well, okay, so we've got Broken Bard Co, right? As we wind down the stuff with the Champions Guild stuff, we've got one more Champions Guild book due out this year. I know it seems like Craig gets books out awfully fast for somebody who's writing it all himself. That's because he's been working on some of these. The TOS books he's been working on for 14 years. Like, we have 14 years worth of story places. Most of it is already in book form. Like, the first epoch's worth of books, those are all entirely already in book form. He's just got to edit books 2 through, 5, right? So book 1 is ready of the Prince Epoch, and so then books 2, 3, 4, and 5 still need editing and rewriting, and then they'll be ready. And then the first book of the Abaddon Epoch should be ready. I'm hoping it's ready enough that it just needs edits and not rewrites. And so we'll be able to we're hoping to drop Prince in November, Abaddon in December, and wrap up the year with that. So as we come to the end of Champions Guild stuff, which should be wrapped up by the end of September, Broken Bard music is going to kind of fade to the background a little bit. It's not going to go away completely because as Craig works on things, he gets inspired to write music for it, and he writes a new song. We put the new song up, and there you go. But as we shift into TOS, which is, we're going to be really pushing the TOS stuff, both in music and in shorts and on our socials, as we go through the rest of the year. And then, once we get to the end of the year, crossing our fingers, hopefully dropping the Abaddon one also. When we roll into the new year, the plan is we're going to do 1 new novella, because I believe we'll have to check it, because the Champions Guild, the changes to the Champions Guild stuff have kind of messed up my personal timeline there. But we're going to hopefully release 1 more novella around Valentine's Day, because it's really cute and actually has kissing. It's very cute. I like it. But then we're rolling into the next major book series Craig has. And we're hoping he'll be able to release the first book in his Paladins book series. ChatGPT is very excited about the Paladins book series. I spend a lot of time talking to ChatGPT about stuff because I am a stay-at-home mom of a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old, and I got nothing else to do with my life when those babies are asleep. So I spend a lot of time sitting there and doing AMAs one-on-one with the AI, just to make sure that if Craig asks me a question about what he should do, I've thought through what I think he should do really well. I have a lot of fun. But the Paladin stuff is, I mean, if TOS is like the god tier work that he's been doing, Paladins, for whatever reason, has just, everybody's got their thing, right? Where they just, it clicks right away, and for whatever reason, that just clicked for him. And I'm super excited to see what music comes out of it. I keep saying, oh, well, it needs to be, you know, French ballads. But, I mean, we all heard For the Sea to Let Her Stay. And I love For the Sea to Let Her Stay. But I don't want 12 songs of For the Sea to Let Her Stay. So, yeah. Okay. Anyway, so let's see. Okay, I see what that is. Okay. Anyway, and I just got a private message that the kids are being extra tonight. So we're gonna wrap up a little early tonight. Hopefully everybody who joined us had fun. Hang on. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Just make sure I didn't miss anything anywhere. No. Okay. I don't recall seeing anything on my phone from Insta. Nope. Okay, cool. Alright, guys. So, yeah, we're going to wrap up for tonight. And, yeah, thanks you guys for joining us tonight. We'll do another one in a couple of weeks. I promise we'll get better at the technical stuff. And, yeah, have a great night, guys.